Hello everybody, Andy here again. Recently I've made a couple of videos about my sort of YouTube experience over my first year, 1 year on, and also the one about too many videos. And one thing I would like to say is to thank everybody who's made comments on those particular videos. I've had some very nice comments and very complimentary comments from a lot of my subscribers, even sort of fairly new subscribers, people who might not comment before, and said some very nice things. And one of the things they said about was where I get my ideas from. Now, one of the places I get my ideas from are actually on the comments that come out of the videos, and that's one of the things I'm going to talk about now, because one of the comments, and I've been desperately looking for this particular comment. I remember someone, honestly, I do remember someone making this comment that making videos is a sort of a form of relaxation, and that's something that I've thought about myself. I mentioned in one of the videos about how I've used YouTube to sort of put my ideas and thoughts and feelings, etc., out there into the wider world, into the vloggerhood, so to speak, and put my thoughts out there in a way that I might not be able to do normally in my normal life, or even with people that I know. I do think that these videos, and maybe you're the same, show a different side to me than what a lot of other people might actually see for themselves. Friends of mine, I'm sure if they were to stumble across this channel and see some of the things that I talk about, and see maybe how I am and what I talk about here on this particular channel, they might go, bloody hell, I didn't know Andy was like that, or where did all that come from? And I suppose we're all a different person sometimes, aren't we? The sort of the persona that we sort of put across to our work colleagues, even some of our friends, we have another little life, maybe other interests which don't go along the lines of what some of your friends do. I mentioned this before. You know, you have your friends, you talk about all your various subjects that you talk about, but a lot of us have got something deeper running sort of in amongst us. So I've noticed that with sort of some people that I've spoken to, people that I thought I knew reasonably well, and then you actually get talking to them maybe in a drunken night in the pub or whatever it might be, and you just happen to start talking about something, and then something comes out and you think, well, I never knew this person was so deep or had these sort of interests. We sort of get these ideas about people, and we maybe don't explore sometimes with it, and we've all got maybe a hidden side. So that aside, one of the thoughts I was thinking of is, and what the person made in their particular comment, as I said, was using these videos as a time of sort of relaxation, and I think I do that to an extent. I have forgive me if I sort of go on about this, but I have actually mentioned this particular phrase before. I like to call YouTube the sort of psychiatrist couch of the internet, because I think it allows us, all of us, to put things out there. We can have our rants, we can put our thoughts, our feelings, etc., out there onto YouTube to the wider world, and it gives us a certain amount of release. We're able to say these things that we might be bottling up inside. It might be something fairly trivial, but it's something, you know, you want to get it out there, and you feel that there's no one close to you who's either able to listen, understand you, or even particularly wants to listen. Maybe you have conversation and you start talking about a pet subject with some of your mates. Oh no, Andy, don't start going on about that again. But coming on here, you can put it out there, even if no one watches it, it doesn't matter. It's your way of getting it off your chest, getting that sort of point of view out there, and then you can sit back, and if you get a reaction, that's great. If people sort of comment on it and agree with what you're saying, that's brilliant. If they don't agree, it doesn't matter. It sparked a reaction, and maybe that's what you want to do, so that's great. And it doesn't matter if no one watches it. Who cares? You've got it out of your system. You've used it as that sort of form of relaxation, anger management, if you like a sort of a mini psychiatrist couch. So I'd be interested to know if anybody else feels the same way. So sorry, I cannot remember who put that particular comment up there, and please forgive me for not remembering who you were. But it is another one of those things, as I said, with the ideas. You look at, you make a video, people make comments, and you think, that's a good comment, I hadn't thought about that in that way before, and it sparks me off, and so that's one of the ways that I get my ideas. I did make a video some time ago about that, but just wanted to say that. So do you use this as a form of relaxation, a way of getting things off your chest, getting them out into the open, and then you can sort of sit back and go, ah, that's better. Anyway, thanks for your time. I'll speak to you again soon. Goodbye.